World, we're back. My name is Nicholas Coriano. This is Agent Peter Albert, Fort Myers Beach real estate agent and waterfront property specialist. Here putting together a couple videos about real estate, and this video is about fair market value. Fair market value. So I'm going to pull up the definition, and Peter told me it was different. There's something different about it here on the beach. So let me just read this, and then we'll have a conversation about it. Fair market value is an estimate of the market value of a property based on what a knowledgeable, willing, and unpressured buyer would probably pay to a knowledgeable, willing, and unpressured seller in the market. An estimate of fair market value may be found either on precedent or extraploitation. Lord, that's a new word for us today. All right, so fair market value specifically in Fort Myers Beach. What can you tell us about it?
It's a little different here on the beach, and the reason why I say that is one property, it brings in a certain value, and then right next door they knock it down and they put a brand new unit up. It skews the values. It's very difficult for appraisers to come down here that are not familiar with the beach to come do appraisals. It's just there's not.
So I've seen this happen in other coastal areas, beach areas, right, where you have a house on the water, $1 million. The next house is $1 million. The next house is $1 million, and then some guy buys the next house. He tears it down. He builds this mega mansion, and now the market value for that house is $6.5 million. And all of a sudden, now it's hard to judge what that is. That what you're talking about? Is that basically
Yes.
what you're talking about?
Well, there's also another piece to them. So there's people like myself and my clients that come in and buy that house, and we don't tear it down. We actually fix it up. And then when it hits the market, it's not the $6 million. It's more like $2.5 million. So
exactly. So it's still the same square footage as the house next door, but there's a skewed value because of some renovation. Now, is this because of? I've seen this a lot in the coasters. Is this because of the beachside aspect?
That is correct. Fort Myers Beach is a real estate evolution that is going on. Either we're knocking them down, we're building new, or we're remodeling and replacing. So it just depends. Once again, it's a little bit difficult for an appraiser to come down here. They can do it, and they're able to do it, but there is a challenge to it. It's just, you have that little house that should be knocked down that somebody comes in and they put in $75,000 into it, and then they want $500,000 for the house. And I got to tell you, they get it. It's interesting to watch. This same process does not happen off the beach. I do some things off the beach, and we use the price per square foot. We use price per square foot to come up with our valuation. It's difficult with the beach. And so you find a lot of agents overpricing some of these properties and making adjustments once season hits because they don't have a contract.
Now you talk about season, and this may factor into the fair market value of a property.
That is
right?
correct.
So here I realized you were gracious enough to bring me down in September. I come down here. It's a great time, but you're telling me it's dead season. You're telling me it's very slow here, meaning there's not a lot of tourism traffic. Meanwhile, you're telling me in January it takes about an hour to get over the bridge to get over here.
Sometimes two.
Super amount of traffic. So what does that do to fair market value and the perception, and how do buyers, what should buyers expect and what should sellers expect both in season and off season to their fair market value?
Well, when I first arrived here to the beach, we would find that the agents that were listing property, they would usually hit the market between October and November. They usually come in a little bit high. If they're not bought up or if they're priced properly, then they're gone. But if they sit on the market past the first of the year, probably the best thing to do is start making adjustments. If they get past March, most sellers get a little nervous because another month from now, from that point, we start our summer months and then less people here. So it's similar. It's pretty simple. The more people, the more opportunity, more chances to sell. Yep.
Okay. All right. So that's fair market value. We're going to put a couple other terms that you should know when you're buying property on the beach, when you're buying property in Fort Myers, or just when you're buying property anywhere in America. Peter, give them your contact info. Where can they find you?
Sure. My cell, 239-645-1758. You can also email me at peter@askagentalbert.com, or you can visit me at my website, peteralbertrealestate.com.
Stay tuned, guys. We'll have more for you.